We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. King Rai. Amir Khan.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rai, Ryan Garcia.
All the talking. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter. Swing and a miss with that left hook. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that hook misses. Right now the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Shot. He missed with that jab. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Garcia in that last round. He is down big time on the score. On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be...
Hold on. Got to cut you off here, Johnny. Amir Khan in some real trouble. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
And he scores with the counter. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Oh, what a punch! And that jab just missed with the left hand. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He's been knocked down, but On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter punch caught him clean. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching, and they figure out the combination to this sink.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. That big hook doesn't land. No rest for the weary. Quick punch scores. Beautiful counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. One moment changes everything, especially in this. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does... Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
See someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good counter punch. Insane action. Well done with that counter shot. That left hook missed. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. So much firepower here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go in the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Solid punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What a punch. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
misses. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And we enter the 8th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Start respecting each other's punching power. That counter punch caught him clean. Caution being thrown to the wind. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He scores with the counter. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. They block the uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a